I was dealing with a lot of self-doubt and like anxiousness about what I wanted to do with my own life, and I feel like a lot of that was manifested in my posture. I felt like I carried a lot of that stress and conflict avoidance. I had like a very like defensive body posture. I felt very like all this energy was kind of trapped and was holding it all in my neck. I felt like pretty much constant pain in my neck and shoulders, and it was frustrating because I feel like I'm a young, healthy person and I would feel very disabled in that way. So it was frustrating. That my very first adjustment was amazing feeling. I'd never gotten an adjustment before. I think it was an adjustment with my neck. I remember feeling just this huge rush of sensation come all the way through like to like my fingertips, and it was like I felt like I saw stars. Like it was a good way to start off. I felt like, yes, this is going to make a difference in my life. This feels like nothing I felt before. So that definitely has a good memory in my mind. Probably one of the things that has stuck with me the most and had the most impact is you shared with me like the running the energy exercise. I've definitely used that when getting ready to do actions that I've been putting off and I feel like I'm not going to do well at. That's helped me a lot. Your reminders about finding the one point with posture and just going through everything, even though I forget it more often than I'd like to. When I do remember it, I definitely feel like everything kind of instantly kind of like clicks into place. It's easier for me to do the things that I have to do because I feel like I'm more able to do them. That sounds like an exaggeration, but it's really true. There's probably a lot of different things that have improved that I never really took time to circle back and find the common cause of, but I really think that this chiropractic has helped with that. My menstrual symptoms are much reduced. I used to have like really, like the whole week before my period, I would feel like just so out of commission. I feel like I would be in such a fog. I would feel so just blah, and I definitely don't feel that way anymore. It feels much more like a normal part of my life. I found myself, I've never ever been a good sleeper. I've always had a hard time going to sleep and I wake up often. That's not really been the case, and I kind of didn't even really wonder why. I just kind of accepted, okay, awesome, I'm sleeping really well, but I think that this probably has a lot to do with it. And then what else? Just in general, I feel like when I walk with a more upward posture, I think before it made me feel uncomfortable. It made me feel like I was like presenting myself too much. I felt like self-conscious about like my body, or it felt more natural to sort of like recede a little bit. And now that makes me feel sad to think about that, to think that like you couldn't even stand up straight without feeling like that was bad. Like it makes me feel sad to think about that. Like it's much more natural. It feels like I deserve to be seen in that way, which I can unpack that more and think more about that. But that's a really impactful thing too. For people that think, I definitely was skeptical about seeing a chiropractor. Not that I thought that it didn't work, but I knew people that talked about going to a chiropractor and were so like zealous about it. I kind of raised my eyebrow at that a little bit, but I kind of get it now. I think that it does not take much time out of your life, and it has a lot of far-reaching impact. So if you haven't considered it, you should really try it.